Hello, boys and girls. So, we have been learning about our five senses. I'm going to read a book to you called How I Know My World, a book about the senses. So, here's the book. And the pictures in this book are with real kids. Someone took a picture for the illustrations and put them together, and it says the photos and the words are by Brandy Chase. So I'm going to show you one side as I read the back side. The back side has all the words. It says, I have a nose. I use my nose to smell. And we do know that when we want to find out about the world we live in, we use all of our senses. Some things smell nice, other things do not smell nice. And so on this page right here, it says, cookies smell wonderful, a compost smells awful. So a compost is where people put all of their trash. And we all know when cookies are baking in an oven, it smells so good. I have a tongue. I use my tongue to taste. I can taste sweet foods, salty foods, sour foods, and bitter foods. And on this page, it has a sweet, icy treat. So that's what she is eating here. It says salty chips. So sometimes things taste salty, sometimes they're sweet. A sour lemon. We know that a lemon tastes really sour. Bitter coffee. So I love my coffee, but I know most kids do not like it. If you've ever tasted it, it's kind of bitter. I have eyes. I use my eyes to see. I see where I want to go. I see things I want to learn. I hope you can see them. I'm trying to hold them close enough that you can see all the pictures here. I have skin, and I use my skin to feel. So all over us is a whole layer of skin, and that's how we can feel things. I feel the warm sun and the cool breeze. I feel a fuzzy kitten and a rough stone. A stone is like a rock. So if you were to touch the rock, it would be really hard, where a kitten would be really soft. And you can feel the cool breeze in the air as it's hitting our faces, all right? I have ears. I use my ears to, you're right, hear. We hear things with our ears. I hear music, and I hear a warning. So when we go back to the classroom, in our classroom, we do have headphones, and we're doing a listening center, but there's also, we do fire alarms, and the alarm is really loud, and that's something that we hear in the class. So it says, I can smell, taste, see, feel, and hear. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 senses. I use my 5 senses to know my world. Good job. So that is the book. And then I'm going to do something kind of fun with you. So I have my 5 senses right here. So she's about to sing. So if she were to sing a song, can you show me by touching one of your 5 senses? So you're going to say you could see her sing, you can smell her sing, you can taste her sing, you can hear or feel. So what do you think for singing? Are you touching your ears? You're right. So you can mostly hear her sing, but you can also see her, right? So we're using more than just one of our 5 senses for that one. Okay, what about the snow? So I'm going to show you a really cool picture. I hope you can see it okay. And this is the picture of snow. We don't have snow here, but sometimes we see it in our mountains. You might have been up to the mountains to see snow. It snows in the mountains. If you were to want to learn more about snow, what of your five senses do you think you would do? Which ones would you use? Your eyes? I think so. You could see it. What about your... Could you hear it? No. But you're right. You can feel it, right? So you could feel it. It would feel really cold. You can even taste it. So you could take that snow, as long as it's in a clean spot, and you can put it in your mouth and taste it. So you can taste snow. Okay, so we're using more than one of our senses for that. Oh my goodness. One of my favorite things is soup. Oh, not soup yet. I'm looking at the next card. This is orange juice. So think about what of your five senses would you use. So can you touch one of them if you think you can see it or taste it or smell it, hear it, or feel it? So what do you think? So if you did more than one, you're right. So the only thing is you wouldn't be able to hear it, but you can taste it, you can smell it, you can see it, you can even touch it, right? It would be really wet if you were to touch it. Okay, what about sandals? Let me show you the picture. What do you think? Can you see it? Yes. Can you taste it? No. Can you smell it? Probably not. You can touch it and see it, right? Can you hear it? No, doesn't make a noise. Okay, let me see. Ooh, what about this? This is a real seal. A real seal. Now, thumbs up or down, yes or no? Can you hear it if it barks? Yes. Can you touch it? You could. Can you taste it? No. So you can mostly hear it, right? And see it. Okay, good job. Okay, I have another one. How about soup? That was my favorite one, soup. I feel like soup right now, but it's really hot, so probably not soup today. So, thumbs up or down? Can you see it? Your thumb should be up, right? Can you smell it? Oh, yes, you can smell it. Can you taste it? Can you touch it? You could probably touch it. But could you hear it? Probably not. Okay. What about the clouds? Okay, this is a tricky one. The clouds up in the sky. Can you hear it? No. Can you smell it? No. Taste it? No. Can you touch it? Feel it? No. Can you see it? Yes. So this is one of the few things, there's just a few things in the world that you can only see. It's usually things that are really far away in space, like the sunshine, or the moon, or the stars. Okay, I have another one. This is the last one. A sandwich. So you can do a lot of things with a sandwich, right? So let's see how many of our senses we use for a sandwich. So can you hear it? No, can't hear it. Can you smell it? Can you see it? Can you taste it? And can you feel it? Yes, you can. Lots of our senses for that. I have my puppet. Hello, Mr. Puppet. Are you happy to be here? I'm happy that you're here today. So he's going to help us with some blending of some sounds together to make words. So I put some words behind you. Do you see them? Okay, so this is a word and that's a word. I have 1, 2 words. So words are different than letters. I have a lot of letters. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters up there, but I have 1, 2 words. So when we do words, we put sounds together to make them into words. So the first word is spelled A-M. So we're going to make the sound of A, and we're going to say ah, and then we're going to do the sound of M and say Okay, so that makes a word, right? Okay, can you do it again, Mr. Puppet? Okay, ready? Ah, ah, am. Is it am? That's the word am. So we can say in a sentence, we can say I am happy, I am sad, I am hungry, I am thirsty. That's the word am. Okay, so we have another one underneath am. So let's just erase that one. I forgot all of my erasers in the classroom, so I'm just using tissue. So we have a word that has 3 letters. 1, 2, 3. Each of these letters makes a sound, and we should know these sounds by now. And so we're going to sound this word out by saying each of the letters. So are you ready? Okay, I'm ready too. Okay, ready? So the first one is an S. Okay, ready? And then ah, again. Ah, I think I need it one more time. Am. Sam? Is it Sam? It is Sam. And Sam is somebody's name. And that is why there is a capital letter right at the beginning of the word Sam. So whenever we have the word Sam, we put a big capital letter. Just